welcome back to the Snivy Pad. Please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with all your friends. So today we'll be going over the deck list for Dubwole. So let's get started. Our main Pokemon of choice will be, of course, Dubwole. So its ability for Soft Wool will allow you to take 30 less damage, and Revenge Blast will allow you to 120 damage, plus 30 more for each prize creep opponents taken. So paired with strong colorless energy, this could end up doing 350 damage late game, or, and this is the big part, 200 damage early game, just with the 4 energies on there and nothing else. No prize cards, no nothing. 200 damage first off. So to get the energies on there, you're going to want to use Welder because it is a colorless type. You can use that. So we're going to just use Fire Energy, and we're going to use our Crobats, our Dedenes, all that normal stuff. So everything else is pretty much normal like that. And we do have a Rush's Art in there just in case we need it. So we're going to go into some versus modes here, and we are going to see what we can do. So we will select our deck. And there's only 5 days left, guys, to get that Melmetal and Lucario. So make sure you guys are getting that. Alright, so we're looking for an opponent here. So as I keep saying, Pokemon's super slow. It takes forever to find anything anyways. So, yep, we have our opponent here. We don't know really what he's doing because he's just using a regular deck block, so regular sleeves. So we are going to call the coin flip. We are going to call it Tails. And we have lost. We want to go first with this deck, so hopefully we can get that. And we don't, but it is okay. We do not get a Pokemon. We get a Mulligan here. Our opponent does get a Pokemon, so he will be able to draw some cards for our Mulligan. That is fine, though. So we'll get here one active Pokemon, and they have another Pokemon on their bench that they can't put on their bench, but they are going to choose not to. Probably going to be a Crobat or a Dedenne or something. So we got a Ditto V here. And we have no additional bench Pokemon, so we're not going to do anything else. So we are going to draw our prize cards, and our opponent is going to draw his Mulligan card, which will only be one card, thank goodness. So he is going to get another Pokemon, and let's see if he's going to decide to discard it or draw it or whatever, anything. Put it on the bench, I'm sorry. So he's not going to do it. He's going to flip it over. He is using Charizard V card for his starting Pokemon. Not a card that we see very often. It is not the best card to play against. We'll play for or against because we're weak to it, but that is okay. So he's going to discard his Lysander for Quick Ball. He's going to bring out a Salamence V. That's going to go on his bench. He's going to put Telescopic Sight on the Salamence. And he's going to pass the turn to us. So we're going to put an Air Balloon on our Ditto. You're going to attach Powerful Colorless Energy. We're going to use Quick Ball, weigh an energy card. We are going to get a Dedenne. And we are going to Dedenne change for 6 more cards. Alright, so we have a Welder. So we will be able to use the Welder. And we are going to put just 1 energy on there. That's fine. Actually, that was a pretty bad idea. Whoopsie. But, you know, that's okay. And we're going to get a Dubwole. So the Dubwole will go onto the bench. And we will be able to use Stick on. Put 1 energy on our Ditto here. It is now our opponent's turn. So he was going to draw his card. And we'll see where he's going to go with this. So you may be playing a Salamence or Salamence V Max deck. Salamence is a tech in a bunch of decks, but he could still be playing because he's attaching a bunch of stuff to it. So he is doing his Welder. He's attaching 2 energies onto there. He is going to switch his Charizard and his Salamence. Attach 3rd energy. And he's going to use 30, 60, and 30. So it is now our turn. So we will use Professor's Research. And we'll get some pretty good cards. Not amazing, but it is okay. So we're going to use Giant Hearth. This will help our opponent here, but we can discard our Dubwole with that, which is what we want. So we're going to discard that, and we're going to get 2 more Fire Energies. We're going to attach Fire Energy to Dubwole, and we're going to put our Cape of Toughness on it. And we are going to use Ditto's ability, and we are going to use Dubwole's attack. So we are going to transform into Dubwole. And now we will use Revenge Blast for 140 damage with the Powerful Colorless Energy. So, it is now our opponent's turn. He will draw a card. If he is not able to switch it or get out of the active or do something with it, then he will be able to knock him out next turn, which is, of course, good for us. So he's using Pokemon Communication, away another Salamence V. And he will not be able to knock us out next turn, which is good, unless he gets a multiplier. So he's going to get a Dedenne here. So he's going to attach that energy, put the Dedenne down, and he's going to discard and draw a brand new card. Hand of 6 cards. He's going to evolve his Charizard into a shiny Charizard VMAX, which is a very nice card to see. It's going for thousands of dollars in real life. So if you have that, get it graded, obviously. But he's going to use Giant Hearth, and he's going to get 2 Fire Energies, a Quick Ball, and he is going to get rid of Fire Energy. And let's see what he's going to get. He's going to get Crobat, so he can draw more cards, either this turn or next turn. So he's going to use a Welder, and let's see what we can put him on. He's going to put 2 energies on his Charizard, draw 3 more cards, Salamence, and he's going to use Crobat. So he's going to draw till he has 6 again. So Brown is doing a very big turn here. So he's going to use Evolution Incense, and he's going to get a Salamence VMAX, which is very not nice for us. That's not good, because we're knocked out now. Which, yeah, not good, but no, we can deal with it. So this can actually bring out the true power of Dubwole here. So we are going to bring up our Dedenne. And we are going to attach an energy to our Dubwole. And, that probably wasn't the right move here. We could have gone and swung for something like a Dedenne or a Crobat, but that is okay. That's perfectly fine. And we're just going to pass turn on that note, so then we can power up our Dubwole next turn, and we'll be able to attack with it. Unless he has anything that can damage the bench at all. Nope, he has nothing that can do damage like that to the bench, so that is very good. So he's going to play down an Elagos, and he's going to get a Welder back. And he's going to use Giant Hearth, discard Giant Hearth. He's going to get 2 more energies. And he's going to use the Welder. And I'm guessing he's either going to attach to Salamence or Charizard. And he's going to attach them both to Charizard VMAX. So he will draw his 3 more cards. He's going to use Quick Ball. And he is going to get rid of the Giant Hearth. And he's going to get a Jirachi from Team Up. And he's going to have to do something here. He's going to attach another energy to Charizard. And let's see what he's going to do. He might be able to... He's either going to switch or just attack with the Salamence. Because Charizard will be able to do 300 damage, which we need to get. Actually, no. We are probably going to lose this game. Yeah. Okay. So we are going to put down another Dubwole here. You're going to switch into this Dubwole. And we are going to attack. No, okay. So this is the difficult part here. Because what do we want to do? We can use our attack on the Salamence, but then he'll be able to bring up his Charizard, or we could boss his order something up like a Crobat or a Dedenne, but he'll just be able to bring up the Salamence. Alright, so I'm just going to use our Revenge Blast on the Salamence for the 180 damage. And he is knocked out. So we will be able to take our 3 prize cards. We got another boss order. So we have every single boss orders in this deck in our hand, which is unfortunate. And we got a Reshizard. So boss orders, Tape of Cupness, and a Reshizard. He's going to bring up the Charizard. And he is probably going to use his big attack for the 300 damage. Yep, so he's going to do 270 damage to us. And we are going to be knocked out, unfortunately. Which, it sucks, but there's nothing you can really do. And we're going to bring up... this is tough. We're going to bring up our Dubwole. And we're going to put down a Reshizard. And we're going to use our Giant Hearth. We're going to discard the boss's orders. And we are going to get 2 more energies. We're going to attach one of them to the Reshizard. We're going to switch into the Reshizard. And I think, yep, we're going to put Cape of Toughness on there. And we're just going to pass the turn. Alright, so it's now our opponent's turn. He is drawing his card. And we'll see what he's going to do. So he's going to attach, what is this? Triple acceleration energy, I believe? The screen is so buggy. Yep, triple acceleration energy. So he is going to use his welder for 1 energy onto that. And what? He is going to do 300 damage to our Reshiram Charizard. And that will be the defeat for the first game. But since this game was a pretty quick game, we will have time to play another one in this video. So we are going to ready up in the versus mode, and we're going to see if we can actually find an opponent this time. I don't know. This game is just so slow now. I mean, I don't know if there's tons of people playing it. I know that, but the loading time is just terrible. I mean, we're still loading for an opponent as I'm talking here. So I mean, I don't know. It's awful. So finally, we've got an opponent. So we again don't know what deck he's going to be playing because it is a regular sleeves here. We just have a nice Blastoise coin, which is nice. So we have lost the coin flip. He will be choosing who goes first, goes second. He will go first this game. And we have pretty much the same startup as last time. And we'll get our Ditto V here. So we are going to use our Dedenne on the bench for obvious reasons. It is now our opponent's turn. See the Snom here. He's just going to attach. So, okay. So, we've won the game here. So, watch this. We're going to use Quick Ball. We're going to get rid of a Giant Hearth. And we are going to search for, let's see. Alright, we're going to get it. No, just be safe. Yep, we're going to get a Reshizard. We're going to pull up a Giant Hearth. We are going to discard our Reshizard. We're going to get 2 energy cards. And then we're going to use a supporter card of turn. We're going to use Welder. Put the 2 energies on there. Take the 3rd energy. And we're going to use... Uh-oh. Not good. Alright, so transform. So once during your turn, you may choose that. Cards, do that, and do that. Alright, so I screwed up here. Alright. Whoops. Yep. Alright, so we're going to have to hope that we can get something that we can discard here. We're going to use our Dedenne. Alright. Alright, we're just going to have to use Stick On here. And our opponent is going to have a chance to redeem himself here. Oh, that is good, because we'll have a longer game and a more exciting game for you guys. Alright, so as our opponent's turn, he is going to draw his card. And I feel like this video is going to be more about Ditto V than the Double V, because we keep just pulling the Ditto V. Alright, so he's going to use Sonia. And let's see, he's going to get out a Blastoise V and a Zacian V. And he's going to play both of them onto the bench. And he's either going to use his Call for Family or he's going to use Intrepid Sword. He's going to use the Intrepid Sword. And he's not going to get any energy cards. He's just going to draw those 3 cards. So it is now our turn. So we are going to, let's see, what do we want to do? Alright, so we are going to attach Powerful Kalos energy there. And we're going to use Professor's Research and we're going to discard everything. And we've gotten a double! Hooray! So we are going to discard our double with the Heat Factory. And we're going to get 2 fire energies. And we're just going to put the other double on the bench. And we are going to use V Transformation. We are going to get our double V. And we are going to use his attack, Revenge Blast, and we're going to do 140 damage to him. Very nice. That's what I meant to do on the first turn, but I grabbed the wrong Pokemon by mistake. Alright, so it is now our opponent's turn, and he will be bringing up his Zacian V here. He's going to put down another Blastoise, which is an interesting choice. Add another energy to the Blastoise. And let's see where he's going to go now. So he does have those 2 energies on the Blastoise. He's He's probably just going to use something like a Intrepid Sword so he can get some energies on there. But if he only has his water energies, then he's just going to be drawing the cards. Which, I mean, is fine. We want to draw the cards. But at the same time, Alright, so he's going to use the Marnie. That is not good for us because we had the boss's orders in our hand. But hopefully we can get a new one, which could be good. Alright, so we are going to shuffle, put it on the bottom of our deck. And we're not going to get a boss's orders, but we are going to get a Crobat V, which is very good for us. Alright, so we are going to use Giant Hearth, and we're going to discard Professor's Research. And we're not going to get any energies, just so we can use our Crobat. And we're going to draw cards to have 6. And we did get a boss's orders! Hooray! So we're going to use boss's orders. We're going to bring up Blastoise. And we're going to put our air balloon on the Dubwole here. And we are going to use Prevent Blast for 120, 140 damage. My mistake. With the powerful colorless energy. And it is now our opponent's turn. She's going to use Fan of Waves, which, excuse me, I don't know what this does. Alright, so special energy card. So we'll only be doing 120 damage, which is perfectly fine. So he's going to use Pokemon Breeder. And he is going to put on that Blastoise V Max here. Which is not particularly good for us. So he's going to use his 120 damage here, which, again, not good. But we can work with it. He's going to use Grand Falls, and he's just going to do his 90 damage. And he's going to use his effects, and he's going to put the water energy on the Blastoise, and water energy on Blastoise, and look at that, another water energy on the Blastoise. So, with our hand, we've not really gotten anything good, so we are just going to use a Dene. We're going to try and fish for a Welder here, so we can get it onto the other one. Alright, so we did get a Welder, which is very good. So we are going to use our Giant Hearth. We're going to discard a Dubwole, and we're going to get 2 Fire Energy cards. So now we're going to use our Welder onto the Dubwole. So we're going to attach our 2 Fire Energy cards there. And we got a powerful colorless energy, so that's very good. We can put that on there as well. So now we can use this Dubwole. We'll do Revenge Blast for our 120 damage. So now the Blastoise will have 260 damage on it. So it's very close to being KO'd, so we will be able to do that with our Dubwole V, which is very, very nice. But we'll have to wait till next turn when the Dubwole up top is knocked out, unfortunately. Which, I mean, it could be avoided, but it can't really be avoided. But, it's a casualty that we need to take in order to be able to do more damage with our other Dubwole. So he will attach that energy there, and he is going to be able to use his second attack, which will knock us out, and he will do 120 damage to one of our Pokemon on the bench. Which means we will have to get another Dubwole powered up. So he's going to use his Sonia as supporter card of choice. And all he's going to do is just bring out a Snom. Simple little Snom. So he's going to put that Snom on his bench. He's going to use Switch. And oh ho ho, that's not happening here. And he's going to use that cannon attack. But we are going to bring up our Dubwole. And we're going to use our boss orders. And we're going to be able to swing on that Blastoise V Max. Which, of course, we want to do. So we are going to use our boss's orders, bring up the Blastoise V Max card, and not much else we can do this turn, so we are just going to use Revenge Blast for our 120 damage. So the Blastoise V Max is now knocked out, so we'll be able to take our 3 prize cards, and we are only 1 V card away from winning the entire game. So not the best cards we got here, but we can work with them. So he's going to bring up his fully powered up Blastoise. And he will not be able to knock us out, which is very nice for us. Well, for us, obviously. But, well, I don't know. If he can get another... Actually, no, he won't be able to. Because he'll be able to do 220 damage, and we will effectively have 240 HP. So he'll be 20 damage away, so he'll end up doing only 190 damage. And we will be able to gust up something. Hopefully, we can gust up something next turn. Actually, he is not going to do his attack. Yep, he's going to concede instead because we will be winning that game. Anyways, so that is going to be the game there. And, yep, that is the Dubwole V. Good deck. So, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions or just want to spark a conversation, be sure to leave it in the comments below. And, like always, have a great rest of your day.